Biscuit here. We're gonna complete these Ultimate Legend solo challenges, get these 87 overall skill player cards, because we do want to complete this set here and get this easy card. It's gonna take a couple weeks, as I got a couple cards selling right there. I did put a bunch of elite cards on to sell, because I do, you see, have 1,500 cards to, well, about 1,400 probably to get rid of or so. 1,400 cards or so. But let's look at that set real quick that I was talking about. Oh wait, it was right here. So this is what you're playing these challenges for. As you see, I got the 2 done, so I have 2 challenges. And we're going to get a 97 overall career player to get one of these 97 Ultimate Legend Career Edition players. So that'd be a nice thing. So it'll take I think it looks like it takes about a month to complete this. So it's going to be a little bit of time, but it's definitely going to be worth it to get a pretty easy 97 overall player to add to your team. So probably definitely want to do these challenges. Not the biggest fan of full game solo challenges, but let's go ahead and grind these out. Got some free time today. Got some time off of work. No work on Friday, so we are going to grind these out here. And we're going to get the Randall McDaniel power-up here. So you do get some power-ups to sell and some decent coin. So look forward to making a little bit of money doing these as well. I didn't really like the Twitch stream last night that they showed the new set stuff that are coming out and some of the new cards and stuff. That it's not coming out till Sunday. Like, why show it so early? Get everybody's hopes up, and then I don't know how many actual Bears players they actually put out. I guess they put out like 250 of the. I can't think of it right now. It's like the TD set. I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't the MVPs, but I don't know if the Bears even have an MVP or not. They didn't show it, at least. I haven't fully investigated all the cards or anything, but they were looking a little shafted. I did see Denzel Ward finally got a rookie premier upgraded card. He got a 94 version, so that was pretty good. Well, let's go ahead and get this game grinded.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And a loose
ball. Yeah, there we go. Wasn't so sure if he got it.
Yes, they've got it.
Perfect.
On fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the
We're just going to grind this clock out as much as we can.
I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And he'll take it inside
the water Peyton fast forward a little bit.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch.
They got a little bit too much yards there.
If they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read,
First quarter is almost over here, so yeah, we do gotta get this play off here.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
There you go, Water.
So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. We'll be back with more of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense.
Yeah.
And I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
There we go. Clock here, get another set of downs.
He's tackled at the 2. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, that's so stupid. I dove down at the ground and I got tackled back up.
Taking it in from 2 yards.
Come on.
And the Madden legends are in for 6. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted.
There's my boy, Brian Urlacher.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable
It's been a pretty easy half,
a
pretty quickly.
gain on that
So
play.
that's what I like to see.
Now they try the right side here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Luck on 1st down. That is Cook inside the 5. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. shot before the break. Luck. Flushed out right. And he will have a touchdown. Jimmy Graham, as time expires in the first half. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead.
Too easy.
Time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. This is fielded at the goal line. Good footwork on the spin. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Madden Legends heading back
to Chewy mode.
Sort of
Chewy Bartolome.
They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
I don't know who that is.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's go on,
you can't go down.
Spirit away from another team, that their drive
For
and
2
will
yards.
to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now a handoff looking right. What a spin. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll go with the ground attack here.
Just go down already.
For one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. And they'll go on the ground. Not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line, because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball.
As we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Luck. Dancing to his left. He is going to find Hill here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads.
And we're back.
They allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. A shotgun snap for
Too easy.
And this will be a touchdown. Greg Olsen, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline.
All right, let's get the ball back here so we can grind the rest of this game out and get this power-up player here to get on to the next one.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Ooh, come on. I thought I was going to get there with Slay.
Excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. A first down throw for Cousins. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
I like the cover 6 a lot. It covers a lot of options. And they can just
working out of the gun, Cousins.
Take it from there.
And a pressure too
Coverage
much
sack.
that time as Cousins goes down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the defense
Urlacher with another pick.
Picked off by Brian Urlacher. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock.
Grinding.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little
We get one more run off. We get in, we don't.
23
Oh well.
yards on the
Game
pickup
over.
there and a first. And they'll run it here.
And we get in like a bumzilla.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
One of the fun parts about working with you is that we've learned that there are different ways to do things than the way we were brought up to do them. This is Madden. Of course they were going to
Seemed like a pretty swift game there. In and out, got some quick turnovers. 2 picks to Urlacher, fumble by Dion. Put up 28 on him real quick. We sell a couple cars and make a little money. Randall McDaniel there. Little power-up card to sell. And here we'll get Javon Curse. So let's get this started up here. No reason to wait when you're on the grind trying to get these going.
Hey, welcome in, everyone, to another edition.
And we're back. Back on the grind. Game 2.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Yeah, we like to play a lot of cover
offense
2.
readies for a first down and 10.
The bend don't break.
Now a play fake here.
Oh, that fooled me. But Mac Daddy saves me there.
He's dropped on the sack. Khalil Mack in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're waiting behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Get this to his tight
There we go.
end.
Fumble right away.
And the defense has come up with it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
Grind this clock
It's
out.
nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Sheds off the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He takes this to the 15. A flashy juke. That got him a couple extra yards. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good game.
We just need to keep this clock rolling here.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Well, you want to talk about a guy that just swarms to the ball defensively. Javon Kearse, he kind of wrote the book on it.
He certainly did. It's almost like he had...
Walter Payton just barrels them over for the touchdown.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Madden Legends have taken the early lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A Titan first down, Mariota to Walker.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. First down, Mariota. And a drop there in the middle,
complete drop right there.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Lewis.
Can he get up right there?
3 yards on the
Kind of wanted to get the big hit on him.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but
I did that well too early.
No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Yeah, we're just going to run the clock out here. I don't need any XP or anything, so I'm not too worried about that. We might take this to the house if we wanted to.
Look at this spin. And now nothing but
we are going to run the clock out, so I'm just going to get down here.
A big play there just before halftime. 78 yards. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
I left the 2nd on there. Dang.
Great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25.
Had to start running backwards a little.
27-yard line. Out now come the Legends. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
All right, let's get this grinding down here.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Oh, did him bad. Yeah, better get that fixed.
He'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Shedding through the defense. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working,
Let's
they just stick with
go.
it. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter. Welcome back live to Orlando. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. And they'll go with the ground attack here. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Went ahead and dived there. I didn't know if I was going to be able to run and get it.
Brandon, when a defense just simply
guys right
can't
there
get off the
barreling down
field
on me.
third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Time for a break. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run.
Oh, I think I used the timeout on
And
me.
here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And they'll go on the ground. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And they'll run it here. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Well, they're out of timeout, so I think we can get the
They'll
game
try to
over
run
with.
for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
This little reward here, little power-up card. Get on to the third game then.
They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it. There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
Yeah, I don't want to accidentally score. I just want to miss out.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0.
Hopefully we'll get a level cap so I can actually start leveling up again and use this XP that I'm getting from these challenges here. kind of wish it racked up some way to help you out when it did get a level cap. But we'll take what we get. Javon Harris power up there. Alright guys, this is the last one where we're going to get that Ultimate Legend Reward Pack, the 87 plus skill player, which I do believe you can only get a 90, up to a 90. Somebody correct me in the comments below if you can get a higher than a 90, but from what I've seen, I think you can only get a 90.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Madden Legends and the Madden Legends. Kickoff is moments away, so let's get you out to our commentators. As standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right,
Brandon Godden alongside Charles
let's get
Davis.
Get this reward here. These 87 pluses though, definitely can sell them up, get some nice money for some packs, or if you're trying to put those cards together, whatever you're trying to do with them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I mainly just sell them, and because I'm a pack opener, so I pull all my players from packs, or from sets that I do. So I'm probably just gonna try to pull most of these rather than do the sets.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
That's nice. I will run the clock a little bit
a nice
for me.
Inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Looking to throw on second down. Graham. Johnson with a completion
There we
over
go.
the middle.
Almost.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And we're back to Chewy. Chewer time.
Catch that he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Oh, a nice spin. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard
If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. Like the video as well, and follow me as well to get the notification when I go live for these, solo challenges or pack openings or whatever I'm streaming at the time.
And on the ground they go with a running back.
And always feel free to comment down below anything about the video or anything you might want to see in future videos as well.
Swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
Yeah, we're gonna go for it.
Up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Luck now to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They have a first and 10
as much of this quarter down as we can here.
And they'll try the ground game here with running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We've seen this offense go for it on fourth down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
Come on, shoot the clock all the way. That's what I told you to do. I hate that about this game.
Remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back here right after this.
Yeah, we're getting a little
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job
they broke that up.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
He gets it left side to Johnson. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time.
Oh, wow, it's a horrible pass.
In any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little different in the same spot again.
We'll see. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Third and long. It's Luck. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm just launching up there again here.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15.
Calvin makes
I'm
the
not mad at you
catch.
for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Oh, yeah. Make all the friends.
Now a handoff looking right. That's going to go as a loss of 2.
Ooh, man, that was almost too close for comfort.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
There we go. We'll get out of there a little bit.
Able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And he had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way.
Just keep spinning
but now I can see
as much as you can.
On that play, he obviously had no
Spin,
presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass.
spin.
Without that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Welcome back live to Orlando. And they'll run it here.
There we go.
To the 45.
And bounds there.
Bought him a little extra space. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. And they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
On 4th down, Locke. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And the broken tackle helps lead to
I had to break a tackle there to get that first.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And on the ground they go with a running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now they try the right side here. Look at the dance and the juke. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Stop short, down at the 1. The great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident.
Oh, no, I didn't get in.
You got a kicker who put it through the post. You feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
They've been
Get in with our Andrew Luck LTD card there.
With 8 seconds remaining, and the Madden legends are in for 6.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Now let's go. 3-19.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
Actually running it.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I don't know why they ran it.
First and 10 at the 38. Well, going into the
I'll
final
take
play
it.
of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated.
All right, so we're gonna get our 87 skill player here, Ultimate Legend. Let's see who we can get out of the pack, and I should be able to at least get my daily and stuff here if I haven't already. I don't get it. Yeah, here's the Ultimate Legend reward pack. We're gonna go make sure we get our daily too. Nice. That shows here. What do I need to do for my daily real quick? Set and store. Okay. Easy. What I usually do when I need to buy pack and store, just get a silver player. And we'll put him in the set. And we need one more low silver. And we got 1,500 cards here, so we got a silver card in here. We can get a power up here. And we do the Jordan Howard Chicago Bear power up. So we got our daily pack there, and let's go to our packs now. Yeah, let's open our Ultimate Legend pack first. 88 Javon Curse. And we get our token. So I was hoping for a little bit better, but $20 and 7,500. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. I'm gonna stream the other 3 later today because I do have to get those done today. I'm gonna take a break for now because the full solo challenges they get to me. So Be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys, if you enjoyed this video and want to see the rest of the videos that are going to be coming for these and to get the 97 reward. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, guy, and follow the channels. Thanks for watching.